Good afternoon, and welcome to the view from my window. This is Russell, also known as Hollywood Russ. I think they're just screaming out on the court right now. People are just absolute assholes. I can't see Maxwell, so I'm gonna move this thing in closer. Lots of cars. Let's see if we get somebody to do a U-turn. That tree, those two trees weren't there. I could at least, videotape some of the actions that take place on the court, meaning like people who are doing things like selling each other drugs and such. Fights break out. It's a real high class place. This part of Hollywood. Now, I don't know what the new project across Law Street is. I think it's just apartments. And then the one on the corner of Hollywood and Highland is going to be more like, to my mind, the Walden's, at the mall maybe at Pico, but smaller, or maybe Hollywood and Vine. Yeah, Hollywood and Vine. That's Sunset and Vine, where they've got horrible spaces that you can rent. They're not really apartments, they want to call them lofts, but you have to make a loft. It's not really a loft. Are those pigeons? Two different birds sitting on the pigeon and a crow, or pigeon and is it two pigeons? A courting? Let's give them their privacy. So. Are we really going to have a black president? Is it finally going to happen? Ugh, my nerves are raw. And that stupid bitch in the elevator, when I was wearing my Obama t-shirt, said, well, at least McCain isn't a terrorist. Oh my God. And then I find out later that the Republican Party is sending out these high gloss flyers that say, it's folded so that it's probably about 10 inches by 10 inches, and it says on the front, "Who is the real Obama?" And then when you open it up, in giant letters, it says, terrorist. And that, mud-sling, mud-sling, mud-sling. That's the party, the Republican Party. All they do is mud-sling and dirty tricks. They never come up with real solutions to anything. All they do is fuck everything up. They had 6 years of total, absolute control with the House and the with the Congress, the Supreme Court, and the executive. They had complete control of all three branches. And now look at where we're at. We're at a recession that's teetering on a Great Depression. Well, maybe not the Great Depression, but a depression. Our country hasn't had a depression since the 30s. But that's where we're going. I tell you, in the next month or two, the economy is gonna go south like never before. So, I keep forgetting to go to the bank and taking out $1,000 in cash. So next time I go to the hospital, USC's Health Sciences campus, which is where my credit union is. I want to go straight there, take $1,000 out in cash, spend $100 on or $2 on my ring, and then put the rest in a box. On a box. Inside the pages of a book, which I think is almost like, what could be more difficult to find? We got a lot of books here, and we'll know which one it is. They just won't. Well, maybe put 200 in one and 500 in the other. So if they find one, I'm talking about the people who are, rifling through my things while I cower in the corner. Oh well. Just keep praying we don't have an earthquake and that Obama gets elected president. And that's all I have to say. Over now.